Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. It's Laniece Arielle, and oh wait, it's not even the shot. Let's try that again. Hey y'all, what's up? It's Laniece Arielle. Welcome to my channel, welcome back to my channel, and look what we have here. Exactly. I have officially purchased my first car. I'm gonna show you guys my car because I'm gonna just show you guys my car. Ooh, I stepped in a few amp holes. Whoopsies. But this is the Kia K5 LSX. It is the 2024 one. I got this car about a month ago, and I got her in ebony black. And this car is really pretty. It's a mid-size sedan, and this is what the inside looks like. Still clean. I got some crusty dirt on the floor, but that's okay. I got a steering wheel cover. I got a mushroom decoration. I got a 12-inch mirror that I put on top of my regular mirror. I got some air freshener. This is what the car looks like. It's pretty spacious. I think that the trunk is very spacious as well. I barely use it, but when I do need it, it can fit some stuff in there. Ooh, I got a few wigs in here. But yeah, this is basically the car, and there's nothing else much more to say about it except, oh wait, let me show you guys my favorite part about the car. This is, dang, you can't even see it that well, but this is my favorite feature of the car. I'm gonna show y'all a better picture, but the lights usually glow a very bright orange, and that just makes the car look so much better than what it looks like. But that is basically my car. Very grateful. It took a little while for me to get it. I got it, I told myself that I was gonna get it in August. Well, I told myself I was gonna get the end of summer, and I pretty much did exactly that. I got it on August 21st, and I'm very proud of myself. I feel very accomplished. But yeah, on to the next part of this video. Okay, I like this lighting right here, but I don't like this lighting right here. Oh well. Let's go for a drive, guys, in my new car. I don't know why my light is on. As you guys can see from the title, ooh, I don't know if this is gonna work. So we're being ghetto here, right? So the tripod that I'm using to hold this camera up is actually for the windshield, but I didn't feel like spending another $10 to get the actual tripod that's supposed to fit on that's supposed to stick to the dashboard. So I just decided, you know what, we're gonna get some double-sided tape, and we're just gonna tape it onto the dashboard because, you know, we're ghetto around here. So that's what I did, and that is what you guys are sitting on. As you guys saw from the title of the video, I purchased my own car under my name, no cosigner, cute little down payment, credit score, da-da-da-da-da. So yeah, I was able to get my own car, and I'm so proud of myself. I hope that the angle isn't like slanted. I'm gonna be upset, but I'm gonna still post it. But yeah, I was finally able to get my own car, and literally, if you watched the last video, I said within the next month I'm gonna get my own car, and literally the next week I got my own car. So I've had this car for about 2 weeks now, right? I lied. I had this car for about 3.5-ish, 4 weeks now. So it's been about a month. I'm saying the same thing 3 times, but yeah, like, I just wanted to talk to you guys about the process, how I got the car, why I wanted it don't even matter why I wanted the car, okay? But I'm gonna tell y'all the process because I got this car on my own. Like, nobody came with me to the bank to go get the loan. Nobody came with me to the dealership to go negotiate with these people, even though they was trying to gaslight me into getting into overpaying. They was trying to like get me to get unnecessary warranties. They was just like really trying to make me spend my money. So I wasn't going for it. I was able to get through and get this car without any issues. Like, I paid the MSRP, no extra fees, none of that. So I'm gonna explain to y'all how I did that. But basically, the car that I have, I'm gonna give y'all visuals. But the car that I have is the Kia K5 LSX. It is the 2024 one. You already know it's not even 2024 yet, and we get in the 2024 period. This is the base model, so there's like a line, and this is the very first car on the line. And I thought this one was the cutest one, so I got this one. I could have, and also I didn't want to blow a bag on a car just yet because I'm not big balling like that, so I got the cheapest one, of course. I've been wanting this car for a minute. I've been eyeing it, I've been seeing it around, so I was like, okay, this is a really cute car. I love the orange light on the car. Like, I just love everything about it. This is just the car that I wanted. First things first, to getting your own car, I'm not no expert, but this is just how I did it. From someone who had no credit score, well, not no credit score, someone who didn't have a credit card and just didn't have anybody to co-sign for them, I'm gonna tell y'all how I personally did it. The first things first to get a car, ooh, the lighting is bad. First things first to get in a car, you need a credit card. If you don't have a credit card, you at least need a credit score, okay? So my credit score started at 671, right? It started at 671 because some people was like, my family members were like putting stuff in my name when they were like paying off their, not their loans, but like when they're paying stuff off using like Afterpay and Klarna and stuff. I think that is how my credit score was building, because I don't know, but some people was doing that with my name, under my name, not like with my accounts or anything, but they just had it under my name, and it was building my credit. I think if that's not the case, I really genuinely don't know how my credit score started at it started at 671. So my credit score is at 671 before I even get the credit card. I get the credit card. My credit card that I got was Discover It, right? I got Discover It. I want to turn. No, I think the lighting is bad on this side. Shoot. Oh, it's not that bad. I get the Discover It credit card, right? Okay, boom, boom, boom. I'm spending money on it. I paid off 15, I think it was like 10 to 15 days after I got the credit card, I paid off the credit card. Or no, I paid off like half of it. And then like 10 days later, I paid off the other half. That's building my credit, right? So my credit score, since it was the first time paying off a credit card, my credit score shot up from 671 to 726, right? And there's like 3 different credit scores that you're gonna have. You're gonna have your credit score that you see on your banking app. You're gonna see your credit score on your credit card app. I see my credit score on my Discover It app, and it's a different score than my banking app. And then you're gonna see your credit score when you go to the bank. When they run your credit, it's gonna be different. So there's gonna be at least 3 different credit scores numbers that you're gonna see, but they're gonna be within the same range. I'm building my credit for literally only like 3-4 weeks, right? As soon as I get a certain check from a company that I worked with a while ago, I am on it. I'm looking at banks that I need to that I want to bank with to make sure that I get the loan, right? So with certain banks, I tried to go to state employee, right? I hope these people aren't looking at me, but I tried to go with state employee, and you had to be a member in order to get a loan from them, right? And I didn't want to be a member. I mean, you kind of have to be a member with all the credit unions that you want to get your loan from, but you had to be a member for, I think, a certain amount of days. You had to be a member for them to let you get a loan. And I'm asking these questions while I'm talking to them, so I had to be a member. So I was just like, okay, let me not go there because I want to get this loan today. This was a Friday though, so it's already 2 p.m. 3 p.m. I need to hurry up and get my loan so I can go get the car. So I ended up not doing state union because I didn't want to wait another X amount of days to get the car. I go to Skyla because Skyla is not far, and they also like suggested Skyla because it didn't have the amount of it didn't have the same amount of requirements. You could get a loan that day if I went to Skyla. I went to Skyla. I started the process of getting the loan, and I needed the bill of sale from Kia. They didn't send me the bill of sale. They was like, why didn't you just come in, test drive the car, da, 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 trying to scam my ass, like try to play me. So I went in, I got the I test drove the car. What else did I do? You know, I was asking questions. Like, the price started off at $30,000. The car is $25,000, $26,000. Why did with taxes make it like $5,000 more? Like, what's up? And so I'm just asking these questions. I'm like telling them, you know, this don't look right. Like, what are all these extra fees? Like, what is this extra amount of numbers? Like, why are you adding this to the bill? Like, take it off. I don't want that. Like, I don't want the paint maintenance fee for the next 6 months. I don't want the nitrogen in the tires. Like, I don't want the tire shield or whatever. What is it called? The mud shield, the mud gear, whatever it's called. I don't want none of that. Take that off the car, because I didn't ask you to put it there. Stop adding all these extra fees. They're literally trying to, like, they will literally try to manipulate you and have you thinking, okay, this is what you're supposed to be paying. It's not what you're supposed to be paying. If it is not the MSRP and you didn't ask them to put anything extra on the car, you are not supposed to be paying that extra amount of money. I'm just like, okay, y'all are literally, at this point, they had me there for like 3 hours, right? We was talking about a bunch of nothing. I'm sitting there for 30 minutes waiting for them to like print out another receipt for me so I can see what the price of everything is. And like the numbers are going down. Like now it's at like $28,000. Okay, I need you to make it 27 now, and then we're gonna get it back down to 26,000, okay? But the number's going down slowly, but it's taking them 30 minutes each time to like print out one piece of paper to tell me the itemized list or the itemized receipt or whatever, so I can see what the extra fees are for every little thing. They're wasting my time. I'm there for 3 hours now. Now the bank is closed. Now I know for sure, okay, I'm not getting the car today because I can't get the loan because the bank is closed. The guy, my salesman, is talking to his boss back and forth, like taking mad long to print out a piece of paper. I put my phone on the charger. It's at 20%. By the time you get back, my phone on 80%. Like, why is it taking so long for you to print out a piece of paper and just put the price down to what it's supposed to be? Ooh, I know where I'm gonna park. I wanna get some boba, low-key. Let's get some boba! And then we'll finish the story. Hold on. I'm being patient. I'm being very patient. Like, I really should have cussed everybody out, because like, why are y'all trying to overcharge me? And they do this to young women, right? They do this to young women because, you know, we don't know no better. But it's like, I'm not a dummy, okay? Like, some people are scared to defend themselves and speak up for themselves. No, I'm gonna speak up for myself. Let's go over here because she's calling me. She better not be asking me to pick her up because I'm gonna say no. Hello? Being a big sister. I basically was able to get the price back down to $60,000. I mean, not $60,000. Ooh, 60. I ain't big balling like that. But I finally got the price back down to $26,000, right? And when I got it back down to $26,000, I was like, okay, send me the bill of sale. They wanted to send it straight to Skyla instead of sending it to me first. Don't let them do that. I did not let them do that because I was scared they were gonna send whatever $29,000, $28,000 price. I thought that was gonna send a bigger price than what we had discussed, right? And I'm glad that they sent it to me first, because when they sent it to me on a Saturday, and I called them. I was like, change this number. This is not the number we talked about. Send me the one that we talked about. Because of the inconvenience, they sent me the number that we discussed, and they took $100 off, period, okay? Scam these people. No, I'm just kidding. I was able to get $100 discount off of the MSRP, and that was good. I saved me my little $100. But they sent it to me they ended up sending me the correct bill of sale on Monday while I was at the bank. So I'm literally like, they sent me the bill of sale while I was at the bank. I had to sign up for insurance, which I'm gonna talk about as well. I signed up for insurance while I'm sitting in the bank, like with the guy that's like setting me up. And so, yeah, it's a lot of things going on at once. You can literally decide, I'm gonna get a car today, and then you can literally get that car today, but if that credit score is correct, okay? Ooh, excuse me. The way that people were saying the process was so long on TikTok, the process is not long. Like, as long as you know what you want, which I knew exactly what I wanted. I didn't really spend a lot of time talking about, you know, the car. And so that was basically the process of me. Let me cut the car off, because I'm already wasting gas. But that was basically the process of me actually getting the car. It was pretty easy. It wasn't hard. Negotiating, if you are unable to speak up for yourself, and if you're unable to tell people, okay, this is not the price that I'm gonna pay, or if you're afraid to tell people you're scamming me, like, straight up, and you're like scared of confrontation, you should not go by yourself. You need to go with somebody that is outgoing and will defend you and speak up for you. Because if you go by yourself, they're going to scam you. They are going to overcharge you. They're going to have you get warranties that you do not need, okay? They're going to have you get the tire maintenance that you wouldn't need for the next year. Like, you're not going to, 9 times out of 10, you're not going to roll over a nail in your first 3 months. Like, 9 times out of 10, you probably won't. But if anything, you should have knew beforehand. Like, you should have saved up a good amount of money beforehand, before you even got the car. So I have months and months of insurance and car note payments in my savings account. So if anything had ever happened, or if anything, like, and I didn't like pay off insurance 6 months ahead like some people do. I was just like, I'm gonna do that at a later date, because I only paid off the first month because I was rushing to get insurance, because like I said earlier, I did like get insurance while I was sitting at the bank waiting to get that loan, right? So I don't know if I'm gonna switch my insurance in the future or if I'm gonna keep it, but that's why I only paid 1 month instead of 6 months in advance. But if you want to save a couple of dollars, pay a few months in advance or pay the whole year off, whatever works for you. But I would pretty much suggest, like, if I have the few months of insurance and car note money like in my savings account, if anything were to happen, if I needed a new tire, I have that money saved up as well, right? So make sure you have that money saved up just so that you can avoid getting warranties. Cars are not going to stay perfect forever. You don't need to get a warranty if you don't need to. You can get it if you want to, but you don't have to get it, okay? So I was like, can I come back and get it? Like, if I wanted to, could I just like come back and get it? And they were like, yeah. But the way that they really try to get you is he had like went over all the warranties, right? He went over all the warranties, and then he like pushed the paper in front of me and like gave me a pen as if I was supposed to sign any one of them. And I was like, do I have to sign one? Like, can I just like not sign any? And he was like, yeah, but like, here's the benefits of these. And he like re-explained it. And I'm just like, okay, I don't want a warranty. So like, I'm wasting his time. Like, I'm thinking for like a good 30 minutes. I was like, let me make a phone call real quick. And so I call a friend who's purchased a few cars before, and he was like, ooh, not the people staring at me, but he was like, yeah, don't get a warranty. Like, you don't really need it. Like, da da da. And I was like, you're right. Like, I would take his advice. Like, me personally, you can get a warranty. If it's like a maintenance warranty, I think that's the only warranty I would encourage you to get if you wanted to. If you needed the oil change and da da da, and you didn't want to have to worry about that, then you could. But the thing with her was that her warranty, it only added like $20 to her bill. These warranties that they were offering me, it was like $26 per month for like 3 years. And I'm just like, I don't want to pay this. Like, I really don't. And so I didn't pay it. And you know, if I regret it in the future, then I'm willing to deal with that, because I'm planning on big balling in the future. You feel me? I'm planning on having money like that in the future. So I didn't get the warranties, and I didn't let these people scam me and play my face, because no. Yeah, that's just what it was as far as getting the car. All of these salesmen are men. They will try to gaslight you if you're a girl, especially if you're a young girl. They just be lying. They just be talking. They be like, we'll get you a lower interest rate. We'll get you a lower interest rate. Honestly, how getting a car really affected me is now, it's the next step towards freedom for me, to be honest. Before I got my own car, I was sharing a car with my siblings, right? So I have 4 sisters. Only 3 of us can drive. But usually for the summertime, if we weren't on campus, was in the summer, we would come home from campus and we would have to share one car. We'd never take the car on campus because our parents hate us and don't like us having freedom. I don't know, but we would go on campus, come back home, we would all have to share a car. And sometimes we would not have the same job. So sometimes we would make sure we have the same job. Sometimes we wouldn't have the same shift. So it was just hard to keep, like, it was just hard to share a car and not be inconvenienced. My camera got overheated, so I had to change the battery. I'm gonna just start driving again because we're a little too stagnant. Okay, we need some movement in this. I would have to share a car with my 2 other siblings, and we would never really need to be in the same place at the same time, so it would just be like an inconvenience to all of us. It was very annoying. Go Nick. I'm very happy. Like, I'm just taking in this. I love her. Her name is Karai the Kia. Okay. Someone said I was corny because that word, it means dark or gloomy in Japanese, and I'm an anime freak. I don't know. I guess, what are you guys' thoughts? Any suggestions on like what to do for next time? Because as far as like this first time, like I feel like I did my research. I feel like I did everything that I needed to do. Damn, that's what I wanted to get when I was in that area. I wanted to get some wine. Okay, we're just gonna sit here for now. That's all I wanted to say. Like, thank you guys so much for supporting me throughout this whole journey. If you've been here from day one, I literally got this car because of y'all. Y'all literally helped me to get my dream car. As of right now, like, I'm gonna get a new dream car. Like, I'm already looking at new cars that I would want, like a Honda Civic or a Honda Accord. Those are some nice cars. I'm already looking. That was how I got a car. So thank you guys so much for all your support throughout this whole journey. Y'all are the reason that I got this car, and I don't post a lot, but when I do post, I try to make sure that I show y'all my appreciation as much as I can, and I appreciate you guys so much. Just thinking, just reflecting. Okay, bye guys, see y'all in the next video.